Okay, we're continuing chapter 2, lesson 2, and we're going to create a text layer next. Our project is open, our BUG project file. We're going to change the window configuration to text, workspace to text. You're going to right click the timeline panel. Click on New, and click on Text. A layer 1 named Text is added to the timeline, and the horizontal type 2 becomes selected on the Tools panel. My Tools panel is, it might not be a good idea to have it here, but it is selected. And a red cursor appears in the center of the composition, right here. We're going to type in News 6. I'm going to Control Enter to exit the text editing mode. On the character panel to the right, we're going to change the font to Verdana. Just type it in. The style to bold. And the fill to white, FFFF.
Mrs. Gleghorn, please call 2102. Mrs. Gleghorn.
And the font size to 30.
Thank you.
I'm going to save. We're going to add a layer effect to the text. We're going to open on the effects and presets panel. Which is I'm missing that. Oh, it's right here. So on the effects and presets panel, on the right hand side, I'm going to type in drop shadow. I may have to make this a little bigger. We're going to change the pointer and click on News 6, double click drop shadow, and the effect is applied, and also the effect controls panel becomes active and displays the properties. I'm going to bring News 6 over the rectangle that we created. I actually have to make this a little slightly bigger. And save. And now we're going to place a footage in a composition. We're going to open the project. I'm going to bring this to the center of the composition in the snaps. Now I create a new layer here on the timeline, and we need to correct the stacking order. So let's go to Layer, Arrange, Send Layer Backward. So you're going to notice that the US JPEG layer now has gone under the News 6 layer. and we're in between. We have the rectangle on the one layer, the shape layer 1, and we're in between the two. We're going to click on the shape layer, then drag it up, and now we see both of them. I'm going to click this choose grid and guide options, and I want to turn off the title action safe. We're also going to turn off the rulers, the grid, and I think the guides are still on. Compare your screen to figure 36. Save your project. We're going to apply an animation preset, and we're on page 2-26, step number 1. We're going to verify that the CTI is at 000 seconds in the beginning of the footage, the timeline. We're going to use the selection tool now. We're going to click on the text. I'm going to click on animation on the preset bar, and I'm going to browse. When you click on Browse Presets, it should have brought up Adobe Bridge. In my case, it didn't, and I think part of it is that it was probably just installed the wrong way. There's something to do with the installation. But once under Bridge, let's see here, we're going to go to the text folder. And under text, I'm going to click on Animate in folder. And then we're going to click the center spiral to preview it. And it gives us a little animation right here. Okay? To preview on the preview panel. We can take a look at the other ones, see what it does. Very neat. We're going to use character shuffle in. We're going to go to File, and we're going to Place. And I'm going to choose in After Effects. Because we had the text element already selected, the effects were applied to that. On the preview panel now, I should be able to play this and preview. And the preview panel is right here on the top right on my screen. And I'll highlight it and I'll click on Play. And you see how the letters shuffle in. I'm going to save the file. And that completes page 227.